Hi, welcome back to Musicians Edition Practice with Me. We're still working in the Standards of Excellence, Book 1, and today we're on page 19. We have a whole bunch of new stuff coming up in this practice, so we want to make sure we really pay attention and practice these so we get used to them. All right, but we'll talk about them as we go along. So let's first take a look at our exercise number 80, Mexican Hat Dance, all right? So the first new thing we're seeing is the accent, and that's the little side arrow you see on top of the notes. Now the book says attack the note louder, and that's what we're going to do. So normally when we're tonguing, for example, it would just be ta, 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 ta. When there's an accent, it's going to go ta, 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 ta. You hear how it has an attack. We just want to hit it a little harder, bring it back. Hit it harder, bring it back. So that's what we're going to do. This is going to take air control so we don't squeak. So be mindful of that. We want to just do more ta, 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 you know, and try not to squeak. This might take a little practice. All right, and then what else we're going to see is first and second endings. So you see here the last four measures, you have the top part and it has like a little bracket. It's got a 1, and then you have one that has a 2 in it afterwards. So what that means is when we're playing, we're going to just first play through that, right? You see the repeat. The repeat is going to take us to, in this case, the beginning. And then when we play again, instead of hitting the 1, we're going to skip that over, only after we hit the repeat. So after you hit the repeat, the 1 no longer exists, basically. So we're going to just skip that, go on to 2, and that's where we're going to end. Okay? I hope I explained that all right, but we'll play, maybe that'll make more sense. Okay, so let's take a look at what else we have going on in this song. First things first, our key signature. What key signature are we in? Key of G, so all Fs are sharp. And then take a look at our time signature. What time signature are we in? 3/4, great. All right, and there is a clapping part, but let's just first play our saxophone parts and then we'll do the clapping part too. All right, so just the top part, we're going to do the repeat. Remember, after we repeat, skip part 1. All right, and we have our accents. So try to attack them, but watch your air control. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job. All right, so first off, our accents. Were you able to get the accents? If not, don't worry about it. This takes some practice. All right, and then second of all, did you understand the repeat with first and second endings? All right, great. Also, we had a piano in there that I forgot to mention. Did you happen to catch it? If not, that's okay. We didn't talk about it. We're still learning to see the music ahead. All right, let's play this part one more time and then we'll start adding the clapping parts in too. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. All right, now let's add the clap parts in. So what we're going to do is, right now, let's both do the clap part, just so we know how it goes. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Okay, so now let's do saxophone and clapping part. So how about this round, you clap, I'll play the saxophone, okay? And then we'll swap parts. Ready? We're gonna do repeats, both first and second endings. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. How did you do? Great. All right, this time let's swap parts. So you're now going to play the saxophone part. I'm going to do the clapping part. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. All right, if you have questions about the accents or first and second endings, please let me know in the comments. All right, let's move on to our next exercise, 81. All right, so this is Faere, Jacques as a round. Now remember, the way the rounds work is you think of it as groups. So we have group 1 who will start us off and continue playing. Group 2 comes in when group 1 hits the 2. Group 3 comes in when group 1 hits 3, and group 4 comes in when the first group hits 4. That makes the round. We also have a new symbol of repeat. So you see basically the second measure, right? It's got the slash with the 2 dots like this. That means to just repeat the previous measure only, okay? All right, so now let's take a look at our key signature. What key signature are we in? G. That means all F's are still sharp. And what about our time signature? Common time. So that's the same thing as 4/4. So we're going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's play this together before we take it as a round. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. So you see how the one measure repeat works? So though we had to repeat a few things, it was all just the previous measure. All right, let's do it one more time and then we'll start doing it as a round. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. All right, now let's do this as a round, okay? So we have 4 parts, but there's only just 2 of us. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to just add in one of the audio tracks, okay? So this round, I'm gonna start with 1. You're going to be group 2. Then there's going to be a soundtrack of 3 and 4. So stop when you're supposed to, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. So you see how that worked? We all played the same thing. We just came in at different parts. But it's neat how it all comes together and sounds good though, right? Yes. All right, let's do it again. Let's change up where we go though. So how about this time you play at 1, I'll come in at 2. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. All right, let's try these for the later times now. So how about you come in at 4, I'll go in at 1 and have the track still play. So you come in at 4. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. Okay, let's move on to our next exercise, 82, morning mood. So let's take a look at our key signature. It's still the same we've been playing, so all Fs are sharp. And now our time signature has gone back to 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're also going to play with the P the whole time. So what's that stand for? P for piano, so we're going to play quietly. It's kind of hard to do on the saxophone, but we got to learn it. All right. Other than that, I don't think we have anything new in here. So this is just a good break, warm up, whatever we want to call it. All right, let's just go for it, right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. That probably sounds a little familiar, doesn't it? Well, it makes sense. Morning mood, good morning. All right. Let's play it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. Make sure you're paying attention to where you're supposed to be tonguing and slurring. Let's do it one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. All right, so let's take a look at our next exercise, 83, Ming chord. So now our key signature has changed. What key signature are we in? Key of C, we have no sharps, no flats. Tell me about our time signature now. 2, 4. So now we're going to be counting in twos. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, we're also going to be playing quietly for this one. And we got to pay attention to our tonguing and our tying. In fact, the book wants us to write in S for every time we slur and T for the tie, which is interesting. I would have assumed tongue. So anyway, why don't we take a moment to write those in? We'll be good and do what the book asks so we know we really understand what we're doing. I don't have my pencil on me, but I got this. Okay, so if you don't have it written in, take a moment to pause the video, finish it, then continue. All right, so let's take a look. So we're going to tongue the first and second measure. In the third measure, we should have S's written in. These are slurs. And that's because the slur changes notes. The ties remain on the same note. Okay, then the following measure is tonguing. Not that we're marking that in, but I'm just making a mention. And then we have a tongue to slur, because it goes A to C. That's a slur. Tonguing, 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 tonguing. The next one is a slur as well. We go E to D. Then we're going to tongue, tongue, tongue. And the last one is tie. We have A going to A. All right, let's give this a try now, shall we? All right, so I'm going to give a 2-measure count in since we're in 2. All right, we're ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. Excellent job. How'd you do? I tried taking it out a little slower since we have those 8th notes. Let's try speeding it up a little bit more. All right, ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. Excellent job. Make sure you're still paying attention to tonguing and slurring, okay? Let's do it one more time, a little bit faster. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. Excellent job. All right, on to the last exercise of the day, 84, go for excellence, okay? So, looking at our key signature, we are still in the key of C. No flats, no sharps. And our time signature has changed though. What is our time signature? 4, 4, we're back to 4 beats. Excellent. And now we're in forte, and forte means loud. Great job. We're also going to be playing with F sharps, and I just see that because we have the accidentals marked in. The book also wants us to use some of them to be the F sharp alternative fingering. So it wants some of them, not all of them. So we need to pay attention. So take your pencil and we're going to mark in which ones we're doing the F sharp alternative. So measure 1 is going to be regular F sharp. Measure 2 is regular F sharp. Measure 3 is alternative F sharp. And I just see that because of the asterisk there underneath it, that's what it means. You're not going to see that in regular sheet music, but this is just what the book wants us to play. Okay, anyway, moving forward, then the last measure on the top line is regular, and then we have regular, the following measure, and then regular. So we only have the one alternative F sharp fingering. That's in measure 3. Please try to do it. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. How did you do? Didn't realize that there were F naturals in there too, and then we had the F sharp alternative. It's probably a little bit overwhelming, right? Let's take it a little bit slower and we'll take note that there's F naturals in there too. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. That probably feels a little better, right? So now we can get our fingering and our comfort level a little bit up. We also have to make mention of these slurs towards the end there, so pay attention to that too. All right, let's play it one last time, a little closer to the original speed. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. All right, before we go, let's take a look at our achievements. We have 82 and 84. So 82, we worked on notes, rhythms, and slurs. In 84, we worked on notes, rhythm, and tone. Yes, indeed. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, and notify button so you don't miss any of our practices. Thanks for joining, and until next time.